ito ay rated SPG. Striktong patnubay at gabay ng magulang ang kailangan. Maaaring may masiselang tema, lengguwahe, karahasan, sexual, horror o droga na hindi angkop sa mga bata.
Hi Art, how's it going?
Hi Clarissa, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Let's start the interview.
Okay.
What can you say about adolescent suicide?
Adolescent suicide is becoming a very significant and important topic nowadays. You know, we see that most often in social media news. Yeah.
Have you ever experienced a first-hand effect of adolescent suicide?
Effects. Well, in terms of effects, not really that much because we were not very close with the person. But yes, I was able to experience having a friend who committed suicide in high school. Yeah.
Define your relationship with the person who committed suicide.
Okay. She was 12 years old. Her name is Carla Jane, and we were classmates in second grade and in sixth grade. Yeah. Because you know our curriculum in the Philippines after sixth grade we graduate and then we go to high school. She committed suicide in when we were in first year high school, the second quarter of the first year in high school. Yeah. And I could say that we were very close. You know, now that I'm mature, I'm 25 years old, and when I think about her, um, uh, I've had a lot of friends in elementary, but she's like one of the seven or eight classmates that I've had that were very, very close to me. Yeah.
So, sorry to ask this. Do you know if what's the main reason why she committed suicide?
Apparently, I was able to meet her mom when I graduated in high school. So it's like after her suicide, that's like 4 years after. Her mom is the neighbor of one of my closest friends in high school. I went to my closest friend in high school because of her graduation Thanksgiving party. I also had mine, but I went to her. And apparently, they're neighbors, and I was able to meet her mom. We were able to talk about her. Apparently, I was so shocked that she still remembered me. She did, and we were able to talk about her, and there were a lot of major reasons why she committed suicide. Um, uh, I think I could run it down to three. First would be the problems that she experienced in their family. They were financially, having some issues financially. Her father also had some problems with his relationships with, you know, her mom. And second would be, I think, maybe academically, because you know she used to be very good in academics, but when we graduated in elementary or grade school, she was not included in the honors list. Yeah, and on top of that, she did not pass her examination, her high school examination. So most of us in from that section in grade school, a batch in grade school, passed our the high school examination, and that high school was the best in our province, and she was not able to do so. So maybe that's one of the reasons why. Um, uh, that's what her mom thought about. Maybe, and she also mentioned about um, hmm, her relationship with her friends. You know, at their neighborhood, I guess.
Gotcha. So as I gather, this happened a few years ago. But of course, this will be still fresh in you. What did you really feel when you first got in the news?
Of course, I mean, like I was so shocked. Very shocked. I mean, like all of us knew her to be very silent, and easygoing, carefree type of a
Mhm.
girl. Um, she never mentioned about her problems in the family though at the time. You would not really think of her as someone who would commit suicide. I mean, everybody has that feeling that that kind of person, that's a carefree person, that will never commit suicide. We always have that kind of,
Yes.
feeling until the person actually commits suicide. But for this person, Carla Jane, she would really be that kind of person that you would never ever think that she would hurt herself, even to the least. Yeah, yeah.
So as you mentioned, like we Filipinos resolve problems and conflicts, and we always find ways, you know.
Yeah.
And considering with the profound effect of social media, do you think we still need a social support system?
I think yes. Nowadays, we do not know what are the new things that social media could bring to us. We don't know if it's going to be harmful because everything is new. You know, um, not more researches about it currently. I believe I don't know, maybe psychological researches are still being conducted when it comes to social media. So, if it is indeed one major cause of depression and then resulting to suicide, as what we read from news and stuff, I believe a big support system is a huge, strong foundation into helping finding nonverbal cues of attempt attempt suicides in the future, especially to our loved ones. So yeah, but I don't know how to provide it. Of course, I always try to do my best to find ways to make the people that I know and most especially the loved ones that I have to support them in every way possible by being positive. Yeah, insecurities, negativities that we get from social media, Facebook, Instagram, and stuff. I think it would be better if people would try to find a way to, you know, um, go away from it and just really be positive within yourself. Because as they say, everything starts within you. So you just have to really motivate yourself and along the way strengthen your will to go against those problems in life. Yeah.
Well, I will end this with a big thank you and thank you
Okay.
for sharing your personal experience. It means a lot to us.
Okay, you're welcome, Clarissa. Bye.
You hate being alive. Everything you do is pointless, and every person you know is an empty shell. Their words of kindness are hollow. Nothing and no one can make you feel better. You like the thought of dying. If you die, the pain stops. In your mind, it makes sense. Every waking moment makes you miserable. So why not sleep forever? It's the perfect solution. It's the only solution. Have you felt something like this? You are not alone. Suicidal thoughts are very real and a very valid concern, and young people are the most vulnerable. Suicide, in fact, is the second leading cause of death among 15 to 29-year-olds globally. There's a stigma associated with mental health issues in countries like the Philippines. It can be very hard for them to seek help. But experts agree that with collective effort, suicide can be prevented. So what can you do? If you experience suicidal thoughts yourself, don't be afraid to talk about it with other people. Reach out to someone you trust or get professional help. Having someone with you is already a big step. Know that your feelings should be acknowledged and examined, not ignored. You can also look out for warning signs among people you care about. Do they mention wanting to kill themselves? Do they express hopelessness or feeling trapped? Are they withdrawn from their daily routine? Do they show extreme mood swings? If your friend seems troubled, offer an open and listening ear. Be calm and patient, and do your best not to invalidate your friend's feelings. When your friend is ready, you can help them seek more professional guidance. Beyond this, you should also support organizations that advocate suicide prevention and help push for government policies that promote proper mental health. Getting rid of the stigma towards mental illness and helping address issues surrounding suicide start with you. Being open, understanding, and vocal about these real and difficult concerns will teach others to be more sensitive and engaged as well. You can save lives, from your own to the ones you love. All you have to do now is move.